Authors who do less than us behave in one of two very specific ways, and this applies to us as authors as well. When they see authors who are more successful than them, be it writing faster, writing more books, getting more deals, doing better with marketing, they're going to behave in one of two very specific ways that tells us how they're going to behave in the industry and how successful they are going to be. The first is that someone will look at your success and say, if they can do it, I can do it too. These authors see opportunity. They watch someone who is doing what they want to do and has paved the path before them. You've already gone through, you've already done it, which means it's a possibility. And if it's a possibility for you, it's a possibility for them too. These people are looking for ways to improve themselves. So they are going to look at your career, what you've done. They're going to reverse engineer your success and apply a lot of that to their own author businesses to learn how to level up. These people are going to study you. They're going to ask great questions. They're going to pay attention, and they are going to be hungry for doing better in this industry. These people are going to outlast all the other authors and be more successful and do more things because they're always asking questions. They're always seeking ways to do better. And they are looking at people who are above them in the terms of how far they've gone down the path of success. And they are going to see, how can I do what that person did? And they're going to aim for that themselves. These people are looking for opportunities and they're willing to do the work to get there. The second type of person is the one we see in our comments more than the first. These people are going to look at your success and say, because I can't do it, they can't do it. And they will be very vocal about the fact that if they cannot write as fast as you most certainly cannot write that fast. If they can't write as many books as you most certainly cannot do that. They're going to come up with every excuse in the book. You're using AI, you're using ghostwriters, you're lying, you're cheating. It's a group of you working together. They're going to find any excuse possible because they can't do something, so obviously you're not allowed to, and they're going to be really mean about it in the comment section. Now, when you get these comments, we're not responding to them. Just delete and block. We don't need to deal with that nonsense. Because it's silly and it's ridiculous and they're never going to learn. They're not here to learn. They're not here to figure it out. Those people want an excuse to stay at the level that they're at and be angry at the world for them not being more famous or more successful. These people are going to say, because I can't do it, you can't do it. Now, one of my favorite examples is that we, as normal people, can work out, we can do exercises, we can do different types of athletic things, but we're probably not going to have the skill level of the Olympians. The Olympic athletes have worked and trained. They started at the same place as us, but they've dedicated themselves to learning their craft and to getting better at it. Now, just because I can't pole vault, or I can't do high-end gymnastics, or I can't do really cool ice skating, doesn't mean that the Olympic athletes can't. They put in the work and effort, and they grew their abilities. They started at the same place as me. I can't do the same thing that they can do, but that doesn't mean that they can't do it. I cannot sit here and say, well, because I can't do that really cool move, that means they can't either, and they're cheating or something. Same applies to the author world. If somebody has come before you and they've done the thing and they have proof that they've done the thing and other people have done the thing, then there is the ability to do it. And you have to make the choice to apply yourself and to learn and to grow, which is a slow process, but one that can be done, or to find excuses so you can stay where you are and be mad about that. And that's the type of person that we typically see in the comment section. We get a lot of negativity because they want to remove those excuses, because they want to believe that they cannot do anything differently than they're already doing because they don't want to. So you have the first type of person who's really, really good at identifying opportunity and figuring it out and making things happen. You have the second type of person who just wants to bring everybody else down to their level so that they don't have to put in more effort to rise up. And you have to understand as an author that you're going to see both of these things in your comment section, in your space, on your live streams, and you're just going to hear that rhetoric out in public because people are very vocal, especially when they don't want to have to change and do better as themselves. So don't be aware of that. Don't be mindful of what they're saying. Push that off to the side and move forward, and surround yourself with the first type of person, the ones trying to do better, the ones that are always trying to improve, because when you are around that type of person, you're going to be raised up as well. You're going to want to do better. You're going to have more motivation. You're going to have more ability to do better for yourself and for the people around you. And for you as an author, this also goes. If you are the author who's looking at people who are higher up than you, and you always should be, there's always somebody that's going to be doing better than you. Pay attention to those people. Celebrate their success and then learn from their success, because if they could do it, it means you can do it too. I have friends who have made $1 million a year on their indie books. I'm not there yet, but my gosh, I want to be. And so I'm learning from them. I am sitting at their feet. I am figuring out what's going on. I am asking them questions so that I can learn and apply those things too. And I have taken a lot of their advice and I have implemented a lot of things, and some of it's helped me and some of it hasn't, but I'm always looking for those opportunities to learn, to grow, to do better so that I can be better in this industry and be better taken care of inside of this industry. You want to make sure that you are the person looking for that opportunity, celebrating those successful paths, and figuring out how to do better, rather than the person who's just trying to tear everybody down to their level so that you don't have to do more work. If that's who you are, this probably is not the best industry for you, because you're going to get left behind very, very quickly. And don't forget, you as an author will always be somewhere in the middle. You're always going to be somewhere where there are people who are higher than you and there are people who are lower than you. You will be looking up. People below you will be looking up at you. It's all of us together in one space, but people are going to be doing better in different areas, not in all areas. Just because somebody's doing better in one area doesn't mean they're doing better in another area. So if you notice somebody who's doing really well financially from their book sales, but is not doing great in marketing or in community building, that's normal. We are going to see people who have success in certain areas, but not in all areas. So the people that you're looking at as those examples might be an example in one area, but not the entire thing. So you have to pay attention to what success paths you're following, what you want to learn from these people, and how you want to be celebrating those successes, because nobody is going to be absolutely perfect at this. Nobody's going to have everything figured out. Just because they write fast, just because they write clean, just because they write well, doesn't mean they're great at marketing. Just because they're great at marketing doesn't mean that they're going to be a fast-paced writer. There's a lot of different valuable assets that you can learn from different people, but don't put them on a pedestal, don't idolize them, don't think that they can do no wrong, and don't follow everything that they do, because not everything is going to be at the same level for them. So just keep in mind, you're always going to be somewhere in the middle. There will always be at least one person above you and at least one person below you. And you're going to look up at their success and you might feel a little bit jealous, but people below you are also going to look up at your success and feel a little bit jealous. This is all a path that we are on. It is all a learning opportunity as we go through our careers. Things change, things develop differently. The world changes around us, the communities change, and we're constantly adapting. So even if you reach that very tippy top where you think you are right at the very top, things are going to rapidly change and things are going to shift and things are going to change. So you are always in a place of learning, of education, of opportunity, and of trying new things. And there will always be people behind you that you can help along the way. But do not be discouraged when people try to attack you because they cannot do what you are doing and they want to let you know in the comment section. It's just a thing. I know it's not fun, but I'm here for you. And if you have people hurting your feelings, I will come and cheerlead you. So go ahead and let me know, and drop a line down in the comments to let me know what else you need help with here inside of the publishing industry, because I'm dropping new videos daily to help you navigate your writing, your publishing, and your marketing to save time, effort, stress, and a lot of heartache, because you don't need to be sad about these comments that you're getting. Save them in a file and use them in a video later, but you will be able to succeed in this industry despite what people are saying in your comment section. So drop a line down in the comments and we'll see you tomorrow.